фаза.
Блять.
91.
But what if it's a female dragon and Drago does like a charm spell?
Close enough.
Yeah, but you're close enough.
You're like
Aren't you like a cousin?
Cue
like
cue the suggestive music. But now, now,
My
now,
mama was
now,
a dragon,
now.
and my daddy was a
Serenade anything
donkey.
with the right music.
There you go. Everybody takes 91 damage.
Easy.
I take half.
Still dead.
So, you didn't have to invite me to D&D
I take half.
or wait
Yes,
for
I
me.
take half
My
because
character was dead either way.
I take half fire damage and half physical damage because I'm in rage mode.
Cute.
So.
That's what, 45 damage?
I still survive.
I blinked on myself at the last second and
You're the
dodged.
only person alive, and you have like 5 health left. Go.
45. I actually have 60, so I have 15 health left.
Use a potion.
Uh-oh. I roll a 5. I gotta do it again.
I use an invisibility potion and run the fuck away.
Oh, 82 fire damage. Oh, that's cute.
What the hell? Oh my god. Ain't no
I'm glad I looked at that. That was
way.
hilarious. Alright.
That
Who
was
even fucking
okay.
fights that thing? Who even fucking fights that? What's
God.
you see? Challenge rating 24. I think you need to have like a group of 6 level 20s to fight this thing.
Well, at 24, we're at level. At level 24, so we'd probably be around level 22. So I'd gain.
Well, max level is
12
20.
Max level's not 20.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so
Homebrew,
15 times
homebrew-
12. Yeah.
Homebrew allows, like, if your specific table says, you know what, we're gonna be able to multi-class a couple levels into rogue or whatever, or get some cantrips from something, and then do 20 levels of a thing. That's a homebrew thing, but rules is written, everything is scaled for level 20.
Yeah. Level
But
20
let's
is
see,
max.
times that by 12, because that's my usual like life gain. So that's 15 times 12. I still have a bunch more life I can
180.
get. So. Streams up.
Either way.
Damn, you
Are
did
we
Just
all
letting you
together? Are
guys
we
know
here?
that streams up,
I'm good
so
at math.
we're ready to go whenever.
The stream's up? Okay.
I
Okay.
messaged
In my first math.
This is my first rodeo.
Alright. So.
Already got 4 viewers since we started.
One's
Nice.
Hello. Welcome in, y'all.
So, last week on the Grimm Alliance, we had just clapped the cheeks of Valmor, the evil son of King Erdal, who was trying to take power and assume the throne a little early for his own good, trying to take vengeance on his brother. Though he got his booty cheeks clapped by none other than our group of assholes here. Then you guys talked to King Erdal briefly, read his little message note that he sent you guys. And then he made he was so nice enough to make you a little portal out of there. As he knew, well, if you guys stayed there any longer, I'm pretty sure that the drow would have swarmed the chamber and you would all been murdered.
He would get to see his brother again.
Or we
well,
just have
he's
infinite
already
XP.
dead.
I mean, either
XP farm?
Or you would die.
Probably you would die.
Most of us would probably die.
Yeah, because like remember the scourge? There was 2 of them, and it took you guys forever to kill. Yeah, there've been a lot of those guys. Either way, you guys teleported somewhere into the Crystal Forests, near where the note had informed you that the Alhun laid his lair. And now you're on a quest to end said Alhun to then free up yourselves to join the Blades back in the Forex Mendia, or the capital of the Empire. So currently, you guys are in unknown parts of the woods, but I remember Pink did a look around at the top of the tree. You guys did see the ruins not too far away, and you guys had a night's rest to go with it as well. So you guys should be rested up, ready to go, and trying to push your way towards the ruins today.
Grimace, I don't know if George, I guess, asked you, but can he have more than 3 fireballs on that necklace at a time, or can he have
3.
more?
Only
Okay.
3. Only 3.
Three is fine. Uh, we were discussing it a different day because it was like 1d6 charges, so like it can have up to 3 since that was
Yes.
rolled. We were just checking in, so that's cool. That's still plenty of firepower, so to speak.
And I think you have to put you have to burn a spell slot to charge it as well.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1. So yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like my berserker ring.
Yeah.
yeah. For fireballs, 4 fireballs.
Yeah, that's an insane relic you guys got on that one.
And then I
That's a
have a 3D
really
printer.
good necklace. What?
I said I have a 3D printer too. So.
Yeah, and you have a 3D printer. That's right. A D&D 3D printer, basically.
Basically, yeah.
So
It's
we did
straightforward.
you ever figure out like so if it's under 25 gold, it becomes reeled in, correct?
Yep.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Now he's already been brainstorming all kinds of crazy shit he can do with it,
Oh,
and
we
I'm gonna
already
tell you
know.
right now. Uh, I will, I will nerf it if I have to. So don't make me. Um,
Oh.
also,
oh.
um, fuck. Relic,
I would like to.
you're kind of
I'd
far
like
away.
to.
I can't hear you very well.
Oh
You're
yeah, that's
good.
true.
I don't know if anybody else can hear you on the stream very well either. My
It's
hat's turned
rough.
up too. Yeah. Probably want to make yourself a little closer to your mic or whatever.
Are you talking to me? Or are you
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Relic. It sounds like you're in another room recording. Like you have like a recording of yourself in another room, and you're
Yep.
like, I don't know. You're good though. It's, we wish we could hear you more. Maybe you had to just like almost have the mic in your mouth.
And
I don't know. I don't
for
know
all
how this
those who
the
are
sound system works.
listening and hear us talk about a 3D printer, it is actually I don't know the actual name of it, but he can paint something on like a piece of parchment, and if it's worth 25 gold or less, then it becomes like a real object basically. So if he paints like a pit into a floor, it would basically become a pit. If he makes paints a door onto the wall, basically becomes an actual door. Depending on the circumstances, it can be useful. Or he can make like a pen or a scribe or basically whatever he wants to make.
So if he made a legendary weapon with it and gave it to one of us and it becomes real because only vendors sell it for will only buy it from you for 1 gold, does that mean it's worth only 1 gold?
No, it's worth
Dude.
more.
Nah, no loopholes.
Yeah.
Nice try though.
Can I draw 24 gold and then just keep doing that?
Nope.
The thing is like taking this like thing that could give us like resources and stuff and be like, oh, we need, an escape rope or something. I mean, I think we have adventuring packs and stuff, but you know what I mean? Like it basically can help us do improv, uh, in a scenario where we're like, oh, I wish we had that, and we can sort of have it if it's not like a crazy powerful weapon. It's mostly an improv tool as far as I see it. We could
Guys, we
just,
can do so much Da
use
Vinci
it to
stuff.
sell.
Yeah,
We
there's so
True.
much you
I'm
could
sure
do.
if we were to
And you can set
sell like
traps and
each
stuff.
and every foot of use of it, we'd make some money from it, but it might be more than its weight in gold if
That's
if we
actually
save it
really
for
true.
scenarios we need it.
On the map, can you mark where we are located at on the map?
You do not know.
Oh yeah.
You do
Oh yeah,
not
I
know.
don't know where I
You
am.
were in the Crystal Forest somewhere.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hello?
If you remember my description from last week, I believe that I said that you could see the drowned sea from where you were, or Pink did at the beginnings of it.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm voting that we head towards these ruins.
Well, yeah, we're missing Relic right now.
Oh no. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're
He
good.
EC'd real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. We might go ahead and start though, because he already knows what's going on. So yeah, you guys are headed towards the ruins, I imagine, right? You guys are gathering you guys self for the day.
Yeah, yeah. We wake up in a forest glade, and you could see the sea. Uh,
Okay. Oh, only Pink did from the tree from his
oh,
vantage point.
all right. Well, there's a nice forest around. Welcome back.
Hey,
Look
sorry.
back. You good?
Oh.
So you guys are gathering yourselves for the day to begin your travels to the ruins, which is not very far from what you gather. Pink, you would surmise that the trip would take you probably a good couple hours, 3 hours
Okay.
maybe, on foot.
And as far as we can tell, there's no threats in the forest.
For what you saw,
Yeah.
you're at the top of the trees too, so you weren't really looking for enemies though.
Yeah, true.
If you want to make another perception check, you can.
Yeah, maybe if I saw like any smoke or like campfire smoke or something. Let me roll again. Well,
So you didn't see any smoke. You didn't see any real signs of anything. Nothing seemed to catch your eye moving or anything. You did think you saw something, but it ended up just being an old banister that seemed to still be clinging to life on the wall that seems to be flapping in the wind. But other
okay.
than that, seems like a ghost town.
All right. Well, I say let's start heading there.
Okay. So the band, I surmise, has now gathered themselves and on their jaunty way down to the ruins. And making quick time, you guys start to get closer to the ruins. What do you do?
I'd like to do a perception check, take a look around, see what I can see as we're walking up, if I can see any movement or anybody that might be watching us. Oh, let me press the button. Do the thing, Julie.
So with that, you don't see anybody following you. You don't see anybody nearby. You don't really catch anything going anywhere. Um, Now that you guys are kind of approaching the ruins, you can see that they're there. They're kind of, well, rather well hidden, whether by magical means or just blending into its surroundings so good that it's hard to differentiate the two. You're not sure, but nothing seems to catch your eye. Nothing immediately apparent about the surroundings or the outside of the ruins or just really anything. Seems to be kind of empty. What is that noise?
Dude, that freaked me out. What was that?
I don't know.
Someone's.
sounded like
Demons?
somebody's fan going or something.
It's
I
like
mean,
another portal to another dimension opening up.
I
Yeah,
need to
what's going
pee
on,
in it.
dude?
you got a soundboard stuff tonight after all.
Yeah.
You find yourselves in the astral planes.
You are all now dead.
Yeah, 'cause you can't.
Congratulations.
It's kind of hard. I think it's kind of hard to breathe in there. Or there's something to it. I mean, it's kind of weird. Anywho. Yep.
Yes, so I'll relay that to everybody else. Hey, I'm not seeing anything. Looks pretty free and open. Say, let's head in, see what we can find.
All right, so what are the entrances like to this place? Like, is there a door? Is it like a cave?
So as far as you can tell, in the from where you are, you guys are a little ways off. There seems to be one singular door, and it seems to be ajar. The portcullis seems broken, shattered. This looks to be an old castle of some sort. Moss has grown up around all of the battlements, around the actual main citadels and towers inside. Looks to be rather big. Looks like it could host a small army, actually, or used to. Now it looks dormant, dead. There's, like I said, there was a few battlements left. Cloth still clinging to life. They look decrepit and awful, but they're still there somehow. Um, but that's a testament to the actual build quality or the magic enchantments that may or may not have been there at some point. Um, you're not sure, but it is a rather impressive sight, even in this state. But at this current point in time, that's only that one gate in the front. If you'd like to look around and try to see if you can find another way, you can.
Yeah, just at it. I mean, just in case we need like an exit route later, that'd be a good idea.
So you guys
I
gonna
mean-
do scouting around the tower thingy there?
Yeah, I mean, I
Roll
can also.
perception from me.
Yes, you can.
All right. Natural 20.
Net 20.
Nice. So, kind of using your nice and keen elven eyes, you kind of scour the place, look for holes, for drainage places, for crevices or little cracks, or literally any kind of impairment that you can find on the battlements itself or around this citadel. You try to look for it. Now, something that was kind of strange before is it appears to be almost enchanted in places. You could tell that the magical glimmer kind of hides little holes that may or may not be there, or something else that you are not quite sure of. Um, Now, the faint shimmer is there, but you're not quite sure about how much. How many did you roll? 25? Yes, you can surmise there's about 4 or 5 of the holes that you can see, or what you guess to be holes, or might be hiding something you don't know, but there's something there.
Okay.
I think 25 is the highest perception you could roll in the game.
30 is actually the highest.
But he only has a
Yeah.
+5, right? I didn't know exactly how it worked with that. Oh,
Yeah. It was the max that I could have rolled at that point.
gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So I see those. Let's see here. I mean, maybe you want an Arcana check for me, just to kind of see what's the deal with them, if they're acting as like barriers or maybe like a glamour to sort of disguise where people might be hiding in like holes, if it's like a battlement or whatever.
I would say the perception check was probably enough, just because I gave you about as much as I can give you at the with that roll, and I don't think an Arcana check would do much different. I mean, it's an enchantment. It's
Okay.
about as good as about as good as it's gonna get.
Hmm.
So
All right.
this place has traps, maybe, or
You don't know.
All right.
Let's go. There's only one way to find out, boys.
Hmm. Oh, there's detect magic.
uh,
I just want to see what we're walking into is all.
Well, yeah, there's not much he can give us then. So I just say let's go.
Okay.
I'll go first. I got danger sense, so if something happens, I got advantage on dexterity saving throws, so.
Don't worry, I'll follow you right behind. I got you. I got your back.
I'll take notes from very far behind. I'll make yeah.
That's what them ear wigglers are good for. They always like to hide in the back.
Hey, that's what we do.
It's
Shout
fine, I
out
can
my
just
fellow
jump on your shoulders.
finger wigglers
Yeah.
out there. Magic is
You are more
cool.
than welcome to ride on my shoulder.
Here we go. I'll be like your little bird.
You'll be the lookout.
The I'll jump on Drogo's shoulders.
So
and
as
start,
Drogo
like,
approaches the doorway, is it dark in there, or can we all see?
I have dark vision, so
So
would
do
I
I.
be able to see through there?
Okay, so it is daylight, like it's in the morning or like the just the beginning to be noon. So it is nice and sunny out. You guys have a good view of everything. I say it's not despite like hidden to you guys or anything. As you guys begin your approach tentatively to the front of the door, give me 1 second. Da, da, da. With the net 20 perception roll that you rolled before, you do hear a kind of a creaking from one of the enchanted places as you guys start to approach.
Interesting. Maybe it's like a lookout spot or something. Interesting.
But you guys do get to the door unmolested.
Yes.
No priests here, baby.
Hell
No, I was
yeah.
just fair enough.
Hey,
Thank you.
it's a cheap
Right.
shot, but it
Preach.
Unmolested.
Unmolested.
No deceased.
No priests here.
Priests.
Taking shots at me because I'm a monk.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I touched these people. I touched that last.
Just
dude.
that immediate. Are you mad at me? Are you coming after me? Oh, I get it. Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah,
You didn't
I
even say
understand.
why. You're just like you just immediately folded.
All right. So
Yeah,
from
it
the
makes sense.
this is kind of a bare bones like kind of I guess map that we're gonna do right now, but obviously this is an actual tower in the center, and there's like different levels, but just for the beginning of this place, you're gonna have this is where you guys are entering from, just to get an idea of what's going on. The battlements are around the side, and it is built into kind of like a cliff face kind of deal, but more of like less of a mountainous region, but like little hills maybe, just kind of using the terrain as to help battlements around the sides. So where you saw the enchantments were like here, you saw one over here as well, and then one on the side. The one that you heard the creaking from was over here.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably definitely go check out that creaky noise.
Yeah. See if it's a
Probably
door or
not
something.
something good. Probably like a rocking chair.
You guys gonna go investigate the creaking noise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can always go if they want to chill.
Wait, are we? Is this like an enclosed space that we're going to, or is this open air? all of it?
So, Drogo, what you see as you kind of peek your head into the creek door, like the portcullis that is open, you see the beginnings of the castle. Now it's kind of like more of like a foyer kind of deal. Like this is kind of an enclosed space, but there's another door at the far end of the foyer, which is right here. Now this is like an enclosed room for sure. There doesn't appear to be any other exits on either side or anything. It's just like a straight shot, but it looked like
There's a
if
door
was
there?
like yeah, there's a like broken furniture in here. There's like a table that's kind of fallen over, some old papers that have looked like they've rotted away.
Oh no.
Even the remnants
our
of
table.
maybe a like an entryway of some sort, but it's had a rough time. It's seen the elements and has not seen any care in quite a long time.
So with this portcullis, is there like a gate above me before I go in? Like I can come
Gate
down?
No, the gate's destroyed. There's like actual pieces of what used to be like a metal grate that's been peeled away, and it looks to be in shambles, like outside of the ruins.
Shambles.
Does it look like it was? Does it look like it was peeled away, like pushed in or pulled out?
It was pushed in. Looks like somebody probably invaded this place.
Forced
at
their
one
way
point.
in. Okay. Just making sure. So, whatever invaded this could still be in here. So,
Yeah.
You spies this probably happened a long time ago, like hundreds of years ago, maybe.
monsters
that
can
long.
live for hundreds of years. So, you never know.
Yeah, sure.
Do you guys want to go investigate the creaking noise first?
Well, it's probably important.
I'd rather whatever it is not get away if we can catch up
Yeah, it
to
might
it.
be a treasure goblin.
So real?
We actually had one. Yeah.
Yeah,
They killed one,
saw
yeah. But they whiffed the roll to grab the bag.
the best treasure.
Don't
yeah.
worry, I'll secure it for this time.
We rolled really good, and he's like, treasure goblin? Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
buddy.
slippery. Slippery treasure goblin.
So,
So
you guys are
checking out
investigating this thing,
treasure
or what are we
goblin,
doing?
I'm about it.
Yeah.
I'll lead the way for that.
Alright.
one.
All right. So if you want to, why don't you roll another perception check for me as you make your approach to where you guys had heard.
Give me a
the-
second, since I'm leading the way
Callus
there.
also points out where he saw the shimmer of magic that leads to the enchantment.
I'll mention treasure goblin, and I'll lead the way.
Rolled
I
a
mean,
High
20.
knees, people, high knees.
We might want to keep the element of surprise though, and not start a fight outside.
Nope, you said treasure. I'm excited.
That was a long time ago.
We're marching over there. This is abandoned looking. Like it would have taken better care of it if there was people still here. And there's treasure goblins. Let's go
Yeah.
take a look.
Whew.
Okay, so one second, Rooney here.
Still haven't given them permissions, have you?
I don't know how to do it. I did it for you guys like when I first set this up, but it's just it does not want to give it to them for some reason. Because they joined later, maybe.
Maybe I'm just not grabbing it right.
You guys just aren't permissions material.
Grab it and twist it.
Oh, damn! Shots fired.
I'm trying. I'm right clicking the whole map. Oh, sorry for that. That was me.
All right,
nice.
so your perception is 20. Nice. All right, so as you begin your approach, we're gonna put you there. And who's following behind him? Put yourself wherever you see fit. And Callus, where do you want to be?
In the very, and I mean the very back.
But you have to instruct them about where you heard it, because you're the one who saw it.
All
You know,
right,
I'd say like
fine.
right
I'll
there,
be up
maybe.
with Rico. I'll tell him. I'll be like, I saw some shimmering crap over there. Do finger.
As you walk
Finger.
backwards away from it.
Alright,
Like
go
I hear
so-
a disembodied voice in the sky tell me, no, you had to tell them where the shimmery stuff is. I go, okay,
Because-
Sky God, and I walk forward.
Because of your high perception roll, you get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good. Yeah, I get to make a saving throw. That's cool. Probably one of my worst stats. Yeah, let's see.
Not you,
Wow,
Jodagus,
I rolled
but
an 18.
Vasca.
Crazy.
But it looks like
Okay.
you succeeded. Okay. So as soon as you start to get close and you kind of try to peek your eyes through said enchantment there, you hear the whistling of arrows. Seem to be several of them coming at you almost all at once, like a wall of arrows. Now the trap that was almost sprung on you seem to have failed in your cat-like reflexes.
I'm touching myself.
But now the enchantment barrier that was kind of hiding their little
Ripner,
band
thank
of,
you for that follow.
the enchantment that was hiding their little band from you guys' sight has kind of lifted up some. Now, as you kind of approach and after the arrows kind of leave that barrier, you can see that the enchantment was more meant to hide them from maybe the outside
Okay.
world and to either lay traps for you or somebody else, or to not let people in, or just to kind of leave ruins looking like ruins, but not to have a small army of undead hanging out outside of the fortress. Soon after the arrows fly and miss their mark, you hear that familiar voice inside your head. Welcome to my fortress. You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? Walk in, take what you want, eliminate the Ahun. You will perish here, and you'll become
Your house looks kind of crappy.
fuel for my army. I will
Maybe
drink
you
your
should-
souls.
Maybe you should refinance your home or something. Get some money put in. Get some extra furniture.
Definitely need some TLC.
Maybe you need a dog. Maybe a dog is what this fortress needs.
And in the center of the foyer, as you look in, Drogo has that visage of the Ahun materializes before you as he's talking, and in your reflexes, you go to take a good swipe out of him, but his visage dissipates just as quickly as it appears. Same thing for you, Vasca, and the others. He appears to be strong, deep purple skin, tentacles face, about 4 or 5 dangle and they move as it shifts as he talks and hangs out. Rings adorn his tentacles and his fingers. He wears a long, shimmering purple robe with the hood pulled up and dark, black, pure inky eyes that seem to not look everywhere but nowhere all at once. And with that, I need initiative.
Okay, before that, Grimace, go to token settings and details. You can select on the token of who can control it in your DM.
Yep.
I rolled a
So-
nat 1.
You should roll
It's alright, I
something
rolled a
else.
nat 20. It all evens
Oh,
out.
wait, hold on. Pink, you rolled a
Token
nat 1. That means you get to go first.
I think so.
One
I
means
think
you
that's
go
how it
first.
works.
Makes sense to
I
me.
rolled a nat 20, so I go last.
That's
Two
crazy.
people rolled nat 20s? Dear lord.
So
Yeah.
it says controlled by, and then it says determined by character settings. So I go back and I look at the thing. Can be edited and controlled by Vasca, Tabajaz, but even though that it's set to that, it does not still let them do it. Now I've done the same thing for Joe Douglas, but I don't know why that won't let them either of them do it.
Settings. Character pop out window. UI resin. Toggles resin. Loaded. Dark mode.
He's in everybody's journals because everybody's in everybody's journal. Everybody can go look at everybody's character sheet, but only at like Kuja can only move Kuja, Drogo can only move Drogo, Callus can everybody can only move everybody else, but nobody can. I mean, neither of the new guys can do it, and I've done it the same way I did everybody else's, so I
Oh,
don't know.
no
if the
clue.
issue was-
I was just looking at the wiki trying to help out.
I mean, I know. I mean, I tried it already, so I figured we would just kind of roll with it since I mean they seem to be okay with it so far.
Oh, I need to roll my initiative. Give me 1 second. My bad.
Sure.
By the way, is my mic volume better now?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
like
think
yes, that's a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's everybody's initiative, huh? Let's go back
got a message that says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, mine said the same.
Okay.
Mine said the same.
Cool.
As long as it shows up.
There's a tool you can use in here for the DM to do it that way, but I just wrote it down. I don't feel like looking it up.
Fair enough.
Okay, here we go. And then rolled a. Where's the dex? Dex is 2, so it's gonna be an 11. Another roll. It's gonna be a 4.
I really wish we had the soundboard right about now.
We're all just like chilling.
That's the one. That would have been one of them to break the awkward silence. He just sounds like he's in pain on the last one, like he's like pulling an arrow out of his leg.
My name is Joe.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I guess I'm all writing down all the stuff, and I have to do all the initiatives for all these dudes.
Yeah, and us included in there. I feel it.
Sitting at 53 out of 75 followers.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Tasty.
Is that a reference from Demon Slayer? Tasty.
No, that was just a delicious statement that you made.
Nice.
I gotta keep my voice down a bit. People are upstairs sleeping.
You got some good upstairs neighbors? Dang. that's
Well, no, I have all my family here right now. There's like 9 people upstairs sleeping.
Nice.
And I got the whole basement to myself, and I'm fine with it.
What would really scare them is if you played that soundboard.
Yeah.
I gotta spend a bunch of money here soon.
Damn, son,
again.
where'd you find this?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm gonna finish out my basement and put a drop-in ceiling in my basement. Because it did have a finished basement before, but they tore it
You
out
should
because
build
of
a
a flood.
cellar in your basement.
So dig down even deeper than my basement.
Yeah, it's like a second basement.
I'm
And then
good.
below that, you should build a man cave.
The whole
after
thing
that,
is
you need
with
a
a
panic
cellar. With a cellar, I don't think I would put a cellar in here. Because if a tornado ever did come and the house collapsed and it blocked the cellar, people are gonna be like, "Oh, there's no one there," and there's a cellar that's not on the books, and I'm stuck in the cellar. I die in the cellar. No, I'm good.
I'm
that's why you
pretty sure
build
that's not gonna
a
happen.
bombshell bunker underneath
Yeah,
all of
Doomsday
that.
Bunker. You can survive for
Doomsday
like 18
bunker.
years, and they'll find you
Mhm.
eventually.
Exactly.
Or I
This is
make
why you
one
prepare.
and dig out the side of my house and make one.
'Cause it's not as secure as if it was underneath a basement that was underneath a cellar.
Underneath
sorry,
a
a
mountain.
basement. Yeah, exactly.
But it would.
Me and you wouldn't have to worry about it.
It
You
makes
guys have
sense.
to understand building. You would fuck up your foundation and wouldn't be able to
Played
do it.
enough
It's a lot.
Minecraft, I
It's
think.
rough.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Oh, you've played enough Minecraft to know. Dear Lord.
Yeah.
I played
Just
Minecraft.
build an
It's just
apartment.
removing blocks at a time, dude. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, just need some supports. Tanks. Not enough damage to the house itself. Be fine.
So, are we fighting? Or.
Soon.
Yeah. Yes, soon. I had to make a tokenization.
Fighting for my life in the bathroom right now, fellas.
Yeah, I had to pee really
yes.
bad too. That's also what's delayed this.
I go right here. Ooh. Fire breath. I'm playing some medieval Celtic fantasy music.
Hey, what kind of hacks is this?
Are those the dogs that you guys were talking about?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
You guys
I will
told the.
be your soundboard for the evening. If you have a request, put it in the chat.
Hang
It
on,
looks
I'll
like
be right back.
Axl Rose.
Oh, got him.
The undead army of Axl Rose.
Okay, so I've kind of got this in here now. So looks like first up we have Kuja, and we have Dougie on deck.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Shit. Screens. I'm gonna hit the doggo.
You just shoot that there.
Yep.
Okay. And flashlight towards creature within your choice range spell attack with target on a hit.
Does it hit?
On a hit, so you have to roll. It's
I
your
roll? I
spell-
thought it rolled.
No, you roll. So it's
Oh.
on a hit. So that means you have to roll an attack. That means it's going to be a d20 plus your proficiency modifier plus your spell casting modifier. So probably +2 +4. So probably like a +6 or something.
Plus my proficiency plus my spell. Oh, +8. There we go. So I hit?
Vasca, what is your dex? Yes, you hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Dexterity. It is like the box or the little box. Sorry, the big box or the little box. Is that the modifier? Is the bigger box?
No, just your just your flat dexterity.
It says 20 up here.
So you have max dexterity.
With
Had your
everything
first
that I
blood?
went into,
Alright.
I I built up max on dexterity. And then
All right, that's fine.
after that, there was
So
a
let's just for determine the roll order. You got the same thing as one of the monsters. So I was knew yours was bigger, but I figured I'd ask. So shooting whatever golden radiant shit you're shooting, hits the dog for 4d6 damage, right? That's what it is?
Yep.
Nice. What did you roll?
12.
Alrighty.
Did it sound like throwing a rock at a pissed off bear, or did it sound like a puppy when he steps on a thorn?
Alright, sorry. So, uh, Choom, boom! You hit the puppy for 12 points of radiant damage. Gives a startling yelp, and from what you can tell, it seems to do more damage than you probably thought it should, and it left a lasting burning hole directly through the side of the hound here.
Interesting.
Oh, radiant. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, with that, we have Callus on. Callus, it's your turn now with Relic on deck.
All right. Is there anything in a wide swath of area that looks like we need it? Like any papers or anything like that?
They're just
Like
kind of
in
like
the
have like
room?
a loose undead
Papers.
camp. I mean, undead don't seem to do much until shit happens, right? I mean, they don't need to eat or shit or sleep or really do anything, so they're all kind of just hanging out. I figured that they're more like a loose guard for either warning something or for just guarding it in general. But the little enchanted cove here, yeah, there's just not much in the way of anything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I want to save resources for my team. We're gonna fireball all of them. And be able
Nice.
to get all of them, no problem.
Link fireball for me.
Yeah. Here, give me a second, and I'm gonna use one of the expenditures of the new item that I have, and wait to refill it
Nice.
with a new fireball. I don't know if that'll be like a bonus action to do or like an amount of time outside of combat, but we can figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, it's one action.
Okay. Yeah. To put a new one in. Okay. Well, then actually, I'm just
Oh,
gonna use
to
my
recharge the
own.
necklace.
Yeah.
To recharge the necklace, it takes a short rest
lot.
and to burn one of your spell slots, and you have to roll to
Okay.
see if how many come back.
Okay, got it. Well, short rest, that's cool. All right, yeah, I'll definitely use one of those. I'm linking Fireball to you soon. Fireball 5E.
Just note that it's harder to do in a short rest, meaning you either get less back or a chance of not getting any at all.
There's a chance of not getting any back at all, but it's a chance of getting something back on a short rest, and usually I only get a little bit back on a short rest. So it's net decent. I'm linking it in the DnD chat where I also posted a meme for Fireball. Yep, it's a 20-foot radius sphere. Dex save on their part, and 8d6 fire damage. It's a save or half. So I'll roll
Alrighty
fire.
then.
Yeah, I'll roll for damage.
Alright.
we'll just double this one basically. Yeah, we'll double that. So it's gonna be 40 because it's 8d6. There's not like a button for 8 here. So it's 20 on a success or
I will allow it this time, but next time
Okay.
type in /R and then type in the
Okay.
numbers.
Okay. Got it. That's how I have been doing it, but I'll try to figure out how to do it. Cause like on the dice roller, it only lets you go up to like 6 or so of the dice, so it's just the easier button. Yeah, and I think I should be able to get all of them in a. It's like a sphere in a 20. Yeah, so if I like do it like centered like on like here or like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if I like put it like here or so, it shouldn't get our monk friend over here. It's a sphere, so.
Alright,
It's at least the
Might be
goal.
some good moss over there. We might need to save.
Nope, no saving it now.
rip it off, wind it back,
I
and
can
let it go.
patch my wounds
The
with that
fireball
moss.
grows in strength until it reaches its point of impact. Boom! Almost like a small nuclear bomb detonates right there in the middle of the whole group. Almost all of them are caught off guard by the light. They go to shield their eyes as they go to take some cover, and only one really finds some decent cover here.
Whose
But they
mic
all
is
end up,
that?
I don't know.
Sorry, that's my bird. She's freaking attacking the mic. I don't notice it.
I didn't hear that. I wish I did.
But after the detonation happens, they all kind of look very ragged. Like they've all have been hit pretty significantly.
Oh yeah.
The one that seemed to have kind of found some cover right there at the very end seems to be looking a lot healthier than the rest, but they all look to be on their last legs.
Yeah, 40 damage on a failure is pretty good.